How's it going, fellow Vault Dwellers? Welcome to Roblox Vault 52, some Fallout roleplay, I guess. Welcome to Vault 52, Nuclear Wastelands. Join Vault 52 and become a Vault Dweller. Become a raider, explore and scavenge the wasteland, what. We've got 56% upvotes. I'm gonna go ahead and hit upvote as well because it seems pretty damn good. It's created by Vault 52, of course, why wouldn't it be? And the creation date is 2021. Last updated in 2026, so this is surprisingly active. Eventually loading into the game, it turns out that my 8GB RTX 4060 graphics card cannot handle Roblox because look at this. This is more chopped than I am. I was getting about like 15 frames per second. After tweaking the settings a little bit, I ran into this little ghoul over here, which looks directly out of the Fallout show. I definitely knew that I was gonna have to befriend that guy later on, because he definitely knew what he was doing, you know, with that flag and everything hanging around him. But yeah, after eventually running out of the spawn area, I guess, and getting into the town square, I ran into Minecraft Steve, which is pretty cool. Minecraft Steve with the Vault 52 outfit. I guess that this community is quite tight, and I think that everybody basically knows everybody. It revolves around discords and stuff like that, so obviously it was a little of a role-playing thing going on, so I had to blend in, I had to roleplay as well. I claimed to be a newbie, you know, a wastelander that doesn't know what's going on, because, well, I didn't know what was going on. This ghoul from earlier befriended me and decided to toss me some caps. He gave me 300 caps with Mr. House just standing very close, directly like breathing into my neck. I have absolutely no idea why. There was also a lot of factions and stuff just kind of hanging around, with him guiding me, taking me towards this guy over here, which sold me a pickaxe. A pickaxe for 100 caps, by the way. I think that is an absolute steal. After that, the ghoul then decided to guide me a bit more. My master is teaching me everything I need to know about this game. He is teaching me the ways of the wasteland. I'm very thankful for this cool dude. Massive shout out to him. He was then taking me to this place over here at the side of a cliff where I could mine. I could use the pickaxe to mine all kinds of emeralds, or not emeralds, minerals. That is the word that I'm looking for. I don't think I saw a single emerald mineral in this game. It was mostly like silver and gold. I think it was aluminium. I'm pretty sure I got aluminum or aluminium. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I got that. I went back to this dude over here, sold some stuff, got a ton of caps, and this dude was still guiding me while this other person decided to come up to me, and he was like, hi. I was like, hey, hi, what's up, dude? What can I do for you? I was still kind of busy conversating with the ghoul, thanking him and everything, when this guy just kind of decided to run up to us and interrupt the conversation. I immediately got bad vibes, and it turns out that he wanted caps. He wanted my hard-earned money. I didn't quite realize that at the time, so I was like, what, are you gonna give it? Are you gonna give it to me? Are you gonna give me some caps? Because I would definitely appreciate that. It turns out that he was trying to rob me, and he was kind of just as confused as I was, or at least maybe it was part of his plan, because I laughed at him, and the ghoul decided to leave. He had to go do something, I guess, so he logged off, and as soon as the goddamn ghoul left, this person decided to walk up to me and intimidate me by pointing a weapon at me. He started shooting at me, but unfortunately for him, he has the aim of like Oscar Pistorius, dude. I don't think he did really good. He really struggled trying to get me. I mean, at least Oscar got his victim. This dude unfortunately could not hit me. After the failed robbery attempt, I decided to run away cowering, trying to find a vault to perhaps join that could maybe help me out, keep me safe, give me some sense of false comfort, and perhaps a weapon. That is mostly what I was looking for, though, a weapon, because I wasn't quite sure how to get one since I'm completely new at the game. I tried begging at this vault, but they decided to kind of threaten me by almost putting a bullet into my leg. I am not a fan of bullets inside of my legs, so you know what I did? I just kind of stood there, took it, and you know, they locked their vault and ran away. I kind of badmouthed them a bit by saying typical Vault Dwellers, SMH, as if I am not wearing a vault suit. But yeah, after that, standing around a bit, the ghoul once again found me. I was very happy that the ghoul found me. He logged on again, probably just to help me out and save my poor soul in this little lost wasteland. But it turns out that no, he was not here to help me. He was here to promote his little Discord group. Like I said, this game kind of revolves around role-playing, and I'm assuming Discord groups, because that is immediately what he promoted. When I asked how I could join his faction, he was like, don't give a shit about RP. You know, here, just take this Discord link. Try joining the Discord through what. And I was like, okay, that kind of ruins the immersion of role playing. But yeah, after him talking about his little Discord server and me joining the Brotherhood of Steel, he then decided to like say he wanted to type the word come, you know, like COME. He wanted to tell me like, hey, come here, I'm gonna guide you, I'm gonna take you to this place. And he struggled typing the word come for like 2 minutes, which was hilarious. This is a lot of sped up content, man, a lot of sped up content. But yeah, the Roblox filter could be very ass sometimes, I guess, to just put it blatantly. But yeah, after that there were a lot of people shooting outside. I was horrified. He guided me towards a little shop where I could acquire a weapon, and he gave me some caps as well, like 1,000 caps, so I could spend that on a weapon as well. And I decided to buy a little weapon over here. The weapon that I decided to go with over here was a little laser rifle. Unfortunately, I did not know this at the time, but the laser rifle needed bullets. I did not have the correct bullets for that, so I went back to mining to get some caps. Obviously, that is how you make an income in this game. It was very tedious mining there. Like, this is sped up times literally 7.9. It's almost sped up times 8. That is how tedious this mining was, and that was completely on me because I didn't realize that it was actually much easier to mine. My stoned ass was constantly holding down E, like literally just wasting time, you know, spending minutes and minutes mining away when I could have done it much faster. I had to turn up the volume because there were a lot of people shooting outside and I had to check it out. I saw this dude over here which seemed to resemble Solid Snake quite a lot.
No! That is not Solid Snake! Stop impersonating him!
After making fun of Snake for a little while more and looking at this Minecraft skin, I don't know what it is with this Fallout game and the Minecraft skins, I decided to do a bit more exploring, and I saw this really badass vault, like, what is it, power armor? I almost said vault armor. I meant power armor. It's got this really sick power armor statue just standing there inside of the town, and me with my sick avatar and this laser rifle, I was just absolutely aura farming on top of this thing, and I mean, it just looked great. It just looked absolutely amazing. I of course had to get back to work though. I had to go mine a bit more, but I wanted to explore. I wanted to see what this game really had to offer, and I have to say, I don't know why the mountain back there felt exactly like Skyrim. I guess it's because Bethesda is a Skyrim game, and you know, Fallout is Bethesda as well and everything, so I guess it all makes sense. It all leads back to Todd Howard in the very end. But I gotta say, even though this wasn't on the highest graphical settings, the visuals of this game were quite stunning. Not gonna lie, I was running around a lot of the minutes just kind of chilling, enjoying the view, my baked ass just appreciating the sunset and the piss filter that this game has, because it does have that Fallout like New Vegas or maybe even Fallout 3 piss filter that the older games had, which is something that I can really appreciate. I did a lot more exploring. I found this building which was kind of like the place where I started, you know, where you can buy stuff and sell stuff. There was also a dude with a pickaxe. I accidentally ended up buying another pickaxe, if I recall correctly. And yeah, I also found this, which seemed directly out of, what was that show, Doctor Who? But yeah, I'm not sure what the Doctor Who telephone booth thing is doing here, but what I am sure of is that these two are the vault dwellers earlier that threatened me, shooting directly beside me, almost putting a bullet inside of my knee, if you remember that little segment earlier on in the video. I wanted to shoot them, but that is when I found out that the laser rifle did not have any bullets, and I still don't know what type of bullets it even takes, because I don't know, maybe the gun is just broken, maybe mine was jammed or some shit. I ran around more and did some more exploring. It turns out that I found a little Mr. Handy that came quite in handy, selling me a big iron. I mean, that is just a great weapon. Me and a revolver are very tight, very good friends, like SpongeBob and Patrick. I was running around a bit more and I found this over here, this aluminum thingy over here, this little mineral that I got, and after that I also found some ruby, which I guess is also precious. You know, it's got to be worth more than gold and silver, but I had to get some more gold as well, obviously. That is when I actually found out that you can spam E. Instead of pressing it and holding it in, you can just spam E and you will mine a lot faster, which actually like trimmed down the process of mining by literal hours. I went back to the village again after some mining and exploring, selling some stuff. I wanted to rob the Queen Elizabeth over here, but unfortunately she died as soon as I wanted to rob her. She just despawned. I guess she got raptured or some shit. I went down to the town square, I guess, tried to socialize a bit, but Mr. House was giving off some very odd vibes. I was not trusting this guy, and I was rightful not to trust him because his homie over here, Red Tuxedo Minecraft Steve, decided to shoot me publicly, blatantly, with a lot of witnesses which seems to not have cared about it in the slightest. And I was very sad at this point because when you die in this game, you lose everything. You lose all of your weapons. You don't lose your caps at least, but you lose all of your weapons. I was very sad, and Mr. House threatened me. I told him to just get it over with. He ended my life, but luckily I respawned after a little Dark Souls walk back. I got some guns and I decided to seek my revenge on none other than the goddamn Minecraft tuxedo skin that decided to take my life earlier. I'm not sure why I didn't decide to take on the Mr. House as he was standing over there. I guess it's because somebody shot at me, but I did come back to him and decided to jump him, including, like with a bunch of victims there, or not victims, a bunch of witnesses just standing there, not even giving a shit about it. I guess that is why the wasteland life is so tough. But after a lot more mining and exploring, I found a little crib that I could actually buy for 150 caps. I bought this little crib, little lake house, but unfortunately the security is awful. I mean, you can just run through the window over there, but it does have a decent view. And there's also this thingy outside in the lake. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if the developer forgot something there, or if it's like a little Fallout Easter egg or some shit. I don't know, maybe somebody knows. But yeah, I went back to the town. I've been playing this game, by the way, for like 2 to 3 hours. I was playing this quite a lot. As I went back to the town, selling some stuff, I got jumped again. You get jumped quite a lot in this game, so you really gotta have a gun to defend yourself. And when I do get jumped, I quite enjoy it because it gives me a little bit of an excuse to kill people, especially in a game like this where the role players take it quite seriously. I guess killing is a little bit frowned upon. But yeah, since I found out how to mine a little bit faster, it did go a lot faster actually, compared to the first few minutes that I spent just holding down E. Pressing it and spamming it, was kind of faster, and it went much more fluently. I made a lot more caps. I went back to Salem and I saw this black man over here, this African American fellow that I actually tried to rob. Bit of diversity, equality, whatever you want to call it, man. I tried to rob him. It's not about race. I just wanted to rob him. I wanted his caps. I got foiled though. My plans got foiled by that guy over there, which I had seeked revenge upon. He killed me as I tried to rob somebody. As I respawned, I went back, I grabbed a gun, and I seeked my revenge on him. Unfortunately though, the admin didn't like that very much. The guy that was just standing there, the anime vault dweller, yeah, it turns out that was an admin, and he was like, stop shooting or you're gonna make me use my console. Nerd emoji. What a loser. Am I right, guys? Wants to use his console because somebody tried to rob somebody. Clearly it was a failed attempt, But anyways, I copped this power armor, which actually sounds exactly like power armor. Like, how cool is that? After acquiring the power armor, I felt very powerful, and I was just running around the town square murdering people, civilians that were asking for it. I mean, look at this guy, a civilian just running around with a weapon trying to harm other civilians. I am not a very big fan of that, so I decided to run around the town for a few minutes, just kind of protecting it. Whenever somebody was threatening somebody, I would threaten them with a bullet inside of their brain. Lead poisoning, a very awful but quick way to die. I see that as a quick and pleasurable way, but anyways, I decided to do a bit more exploring because it turns out that the map for this game is quite big. There's a lot of different minerals, there's a lot of different places to acquire them, and there's also this thing, a very big drill inside of the ground. I haven't really played the Fallout games that much, so I'm not sure what the lore is behind this, but I mean, look at this. What is that? It's getting kinky. After staring at that drill for what seemed to be like a solid 10 minutes without absolutely anything happening, I decided to move on, and I found a bathhouse along the way. I was very excited to go into the bathhouse. It's one of my favorite types of houses, but unfortunately there was not a single bath inside of that house. Very, very sad. I got some more of this very rare mineral that I had to put inside of this jewel, just for in case something does eventually happen. Wending back to the city, and I did some more patrolling, just keeping it safe like usual. There was of course another troublemaker looking for some lead poisoning, so I decided to feed him it, of course, since that is what he wanted. It to take a little while, that he was a tricky one, but you know me, I always come out the other end with success, and the other dude does not come out the other end. He comes out inside of a grave. I then threatened another harmless civilian for no good reason whatsoever, because that is how you instate the law in the name of justice. That is how I keep the peace over here. I mean, apparently it's not how I keep the peace, because you just go outside and then you get shot from above by a motherfucking guy on the roof for no good reason whatsoever. However, I did flank him though, and I did get my revenge. I don't know why he's up here just trying to ruin people's day, but that's why I'm here, to ruin their day back. I of course basically think that I did everything that there is to do in this game. Obviously there's a lot more items to acquire, there is some more power armor and whatnot, but I feel as if I did pretty much everything that there was to do, and I got the full Roblox Fallout experience, and I hope that you did too. I do apologize for the quality of this video. Nvidia is kind of fucking ass, but I will fix that within the future. Thank you all so much for watching, have an amazing day, and I'll see y'all again in the next video. Peace.